Hello, everyone. We're back again with Big Brother. Big Brother season 24, episode 26. Last time, Kyle was voted out unanimously after after Michael used a veto to take down Brittany. Kyle was put up, and yeah, he ended up going home. And now it's time for the HOH competition. Let's just get to that. Everyone was up out to a strong start. Well, not strong, not so strong. Uh, they all seem to be very inept when it comes to puzzles, except for Michael. Everybody else kind of garbage at puzzles. Um, so I wasn't particularly surprised when Michael won before any of them were even halfway done with their puzzle. And of course, they were all disappointed because before the puzzle even started, they were all talking about putting up Michael. They all wanted to take a shot at Michael because he had so many wins. He's at this point had more wins. I think he made a record. He had more wins than anybody else to ever play the game. And he's the kind of player that I want to see in Big Brother, someone that's competitive and someone that's capable. And he's doing this thing, man. I want him to win. Like, I don't see anybody else is more deserving to win than Michael. He's the freaking best. So, I'm excited when he wins. And he killed that puzzle. Uh, it's shit. This is what it looked like. You can see this is where Taylor is at. She had one piece right there, and Michael almost done. That's how good he is. And nobody else was even close. They're all at pretty much at the level that Taylor was. I think the most anyone had was like maybe three pieces done, and I think that was Alyssa, maybe. I'm not sure, but Michael wins, and of course everyone is disappointed except Brittany. Brittany's excited for some reason. She seems to think that they're a team and she has a chance of winning with him. I'm not sure why. She has a final two with him, and she's determined to honor this. So, of course, and um, Taylor tried to make it look like she was excited, but she also wanted to take a shot at Michael. Uh, Michael obviously noticed everyone was disappointed, but he didn't care. He freaking win. He's winning stuff, and they had a conversation. He had a conversation with Brittany because Brittany is his biggest cheerleader. She's excited he won, and because of him, she gets to the final six, I believe. All right. So they're both excited. Everyone else is disappointed because they wanted to put Michael up, especially Monty. Monty's going hard to get Michael out. Turner also wants to get Michael out, but he doesn't make it as obvious as Monty is because Monty's talking to pretty much everyone except for Brittany about the fact that he wants to get rid of Michael. All right. Alyssa, um, Alyssa's there. Uh, so, so already talked about that. Believe, oh, Zingbot. It's time for Zingbot. So Zingbot, I think he made a zing about the fact that Turner doesn't take showers, which is fair. He looks like he doesn't shower much. Um, there was a zing about Alyssa being dead weight and useless. The thing about Michael looking ugly. I mean, I don't think he's ugly, but I mean, he's bird-like, I suppose, if that's considered ugly. But I mean, at his height and shape of his nose, it's very hard not to look like a bird. Um, then what was it? What was the one with Monty? Yeah, he said Monty was boring. Um, maybe, I guess, compared to everybody else, but like the only reason Alyssa is not boring is because she's extremely stupid. Taylor's, I think Taylor is more boring than Monty, but is like she's a professional victim, so that's exciting to watch for some people. Um, yeah, I would say Brittany is the most boring. But right, he made a joke about Brittany having crazy eyes, which is pretty obvious. Her eyes bugs out every time she makes an expression. I think that's the only part of her face she expresses with is her eyes. And who else? Who else is there? Is that everyone? Oh, right. He made a joke about Terrence being an unknown DJ and him being old, which is kind of obvious, and I guess there's nothing else to talk about with that. Yeah, I think that's everyone. Everyone's been singed. Oh, wait. And so Monty and Turner are talking about how they can get themselves to the next part of the game and kind of hopefully beat Michael because they have no real chance of getting him to not play in veto. So he's going to get a chance to play with every veto that comes after this one because there's only going to be 6 people and 6 people are needed to play in veto. So there's no need to choose anyone. He's going to play regardless. And he can't play for the next veto. So even if they win veto, for the next HOH, even if they win HOH, so it's probably going to be maybe Monty might win this one, but I'm thinking Turner might go again and win it again. But even if they win and they put him up, he's probably going to win veto. So, I'm hoping he goes all the way. Every comp beast that I've ever seen in every season, I've always hoped that they because right away everyone is against them, and I always hope that they just go for it and they just keep winning, but they never really make it. And I think Michael's going to be the one. He's going to be the one to fulfill that dream that I want to see of a comp beast just destroying people's hopes and dreams every day. And yeah, man, I'm excited to see how it's going to turn out. Then we have Taylor deciding to play the game, and she decided to go talk to Brittany about because they had a final 3 with her, Brittany, and Michael, and then she tried to bring Joseph into it as a final 4. But she's pitching to Brittany that they need to get rid of Michael, and her idea is that Monty's probably going to take the shot at Michael, and then they work together and get rid of Monty. And Brittany brought up the fact that anyone that takes out Michael is going to have the target on their back. And she's just like, yeah, but she really wants to get Michael. She really wants to get that blood on her hands, and because he's going to be a huge resume builder for her. But Brittany is only acting like she's going along with it. She really thinks that she and Michael can go all the way to the end, and she can explain how they are a great duo. Even if there was a great duo and she can claim half of his strategic moves, his wins still trumps you. She's silly. She's extremely silly. She did this hypnotism thing with Alyssa, which makes her believe that she now has Alyssa in her back pocket, which okay. If Alyssa can't win anything, so what's the point? She can only be a number in votes, and when it comes down to it, so many people have finals. If they can't get rid of Michael, and they get rid of Monty, and it comes down to the 4, Alyssa, Taylor, and Brittany, and Michael wins, Alyssa is going home. So there's no way Alyssa is going to get to the end regardless. And if next person to win after the next HOH, the one after that, and Michael can play again, if he wins, then Alyssa is going to be the next one to go. I don't think he's going to go after Monty yet. And if Monty doesn't win the HOH and try to take a shot at him, he has no reason to go after Monty at the moment. So Alyssa's probably going to go home at that point. So we'll see how it goes. Michael talks to Terrence, trying to get an idea. He's trying to get him to admit that he was a backdoor option for Turner, because he made a promise to Turner that if Turner doesn't put him up on the block, he won't he won't, and he wins next week, he's not going to put Turner up. But that was never an option. After he won the veto, Turner never had an option to put him up. So it's not like Turner honored the deal. He just didn't have a chance to go back on the deal. But Michael wants to honor the deal and not put Turner up. But he still wants to find out if he was a backdoor option. And if he gets confirmation from someone, then he can take a shot, because he really wants to get Turner out, because Turner is the only other person winning HOHs and competition. So, but Terrence decided not to rat out Turner, and he felt good about that. He felt good about the fact that he protected Turner. I don't know why Turner would turn his back on him at any moment. Alyssa admits to Michael that she got information from Kyle about the fact that the pound existed and there was 4 guys and whatever, which is information that Michael already knew. Kyle already told him that, so it was useless. After that, he talked to Turner, and Turner was just pitching him a deal where it's like they can protect each other and they could just win HOHs back to back. But Michael has no plans to really do that, because he doesn't want to go to the end with people that can actually compete with him, which is fair enough. He's a super fan. He wants that win to be clinched in. He doesn't want to compete, because there's a chance that if Turner gets a chance, he would take the shot first. So there's no way he wants to do that. He's too big of a target to be making risky moves like that. All right. So it's time for nominations, and his nominations are obviously Alyssa and Terrence, the only 2 people that was never aligned with him, and he put them up on the block. Terrence laughs as soon as he gets put up on the block. I think he's just pretty much done with the game. He's done with doing the social component. He's just out. He knows he's going to go to jury, and he's now just trying to like take out his emotions on other people at this point. So we'll see how it works out with Terrence. So until next time.